Hello, this is Khabir Southwick, Traditional Naturopath, Ayurvedic Practitioner, and Herbalist in beautiful Ojai. This is lesson 2 of my series, Self-Care, Not Healthcare. And this lesson is entitled, Understanding and Improving Your Digestion. Because it's really not what we eat, but how much do we absorb or how much do we digest that's important. Often we see that we're overly focused on what foods we eat, trying to only have nutrient-dense foods and eating healthy foods and organic foods, natural foods and whole foods. Well, this is good. This is all going in the right direction. However, if you're not digesting the food and absorbing it, then you still can feel fatigued, tired. The signs of poor digestion are bad breath, burping, a coated tongue, a film on the back of the tongue, feeling sleepy and heavy after meals. And of course, if we look at the stool, we can see many signs that would indicate whether we have good digestion or poor digestion. Basically, the things we could look for in the stool is that would indicate poor digestion would be sticky stool and dense and stinky, of course, more than normal, and sinking to the bottom of the stool if it was dark and blackish. This would also indicate a heavy amount of toxins or ama in the body. Signs of healthy stool are floating, a little more fluffy, a little lighter, and of course not that horrible smell that makes you want to open all the windows to the bathroom. So other signs of healthy digestion are actually hunger, being hungry for your meals, regular elimination and not being dry. Regular, we mean 1 or more bowel movements a day, preferably 2 or 3, because in fact we should have the same number of bowel movements as we have meals in the previous day. So if we're eating 3 meals a day, we should have about 3 bowel movements the following day. If we're having 2 meals, we can have 2 bowel movements the next day. Anything less than this would be somewhat constipated or show a sluggish or slow digestive system. And of course, dry, hard stools that are not a good sign. And if you're going days without a bowel movement, then of course we have chronic constipation. So what brings on a poor digestion? Eating a lot of cold foods, juicing too much, refrigerated foods, heavy foods, irregular eating. This is very important. When we eat at all different times throughout the day, then our digestion becomes weaker. The body doesn't have time to prepare for the next meal, to have the gastric juices ready, the enzymes ready, the bile ready. All of these things are necessary for proper digestion. And if we're just eating at all different times, then the body isn't really able to prepare for a meal. And often we're eating just because it's time to eat, or we've put off eating so long that we feel we have no choice. Consistent eating times at the same time are very important. Now, of course, for different body types, this advice would be very different. If you're thin and underweight or vata, then maybe you could have 4 meals a day. And if you're overweight, and kapha in particular, then 2 meals a day is fine, or 2.5, light breakfast. But that said, what's most important to improve your digestion is to have space between the meals and not be snacking on heavy foods, particularly if you don't have much appetite. Eating at night obviously makes the digestion very sluggish for the next day. It takes away your appetite. And a lot of snacking on candies, cookies, protein bars, even if it's healthy foods or healthy oatmeal cookies or things you bought at Whole Foods, still these type of snacks, particularly nuts, which are heavy and dense and hard to digest, can deteriorate the digestive system over a period of time, where a person loses their appetite and doesn't have strong digestion, and thus they're creating more toxins on a regular basis. So understand the state of your digestive system. Observe your stools and try to determine what are the issues with your digestive system. Do you have no appetite? Do you have heartburn and acid reflux after a lot of meals? Do you have a lot of gas and bloating? These are all signs of poor digestion, particularly gas and bloating. This would be like the car mechanic seeing a lot of smoke coming out of the back of the car. Well, the car is still going forward, but the car mechanic knows the engine is not running good with all that smoke. That's gas, flatulence. It's the same. It's an indication of poor digestion, particularly if we have a stinky gas. This would probably be a result of poor food combining. So to improve your digestion, the initial steps are to be more regular with your eating times. Try to have your meals at the same time as much as you can. Not eat at night. Not snack between the meals except for maybe the fruits that are recommended for your body type. And then also try to not have foods that are not compatible with your body type, because the Ayurvedic diet is to help to improve your digestion. So when you're eating foods that are not recommended for your body type, you may not often wonder why I can't have bananas or why citrus is not suitable for me. But when you follow the Ayurvedic diet based on your body type, you will notice the immediate results within a week or two are improved digestion. So understand which foods are best for your body type. Eat those foods. Don't snack. Don't eat at night. And be regular with your times. And you will see immediate improvement in your digestion. The other area to improve digestion, of course, is by adding more spices to your diet. And we'll talk more about those in another video, but cooking with more ginger for the kapha, putting black pepper on salads can help you digest them. Cooking a lot of your vegetables will make them much easier to digest than raw salads. So these are all actions that you can take to improve your digestion until you can see that you have healthy digestion, healthy appetite, and good elimination. This is very, very important, and I would focus there before I go on to other health issues or do other treatments. Very important to improve your digestion first. Thank you very much. I look forward to your comments and feedback, and please continue with the series once you've improved your digestion. Thank you.